Once upon a time, in a small village at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a sweet little girl known to everyone as Little Red Riding Hood. This name came from the beautiful red cloak with a hood she always wore, a gift from her beloved grandmother. One sunny morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Your grandmother is feeling unwell. Please take her this basket of goodies, but remember, do not stray from the path and do not talk to strangers." With a nod and a smile, Little Red Riding Hood took the basket and set off to her grandmother's house, which lay on the other side of the forest. The path through the woods was long and winding, and the girl was soon surrounded by tall trees and the sounds of chirping birds. On her way, Little Red Riding Hood met a sly wolf. "Where are you going, little girl?" he asked in a smooth voice. "To my grandmother's house," she replied, forgetting her mother's warning. The wolf thought a cunning plan. He quickly ran ahead, reaching the grandmother's house before Little Red Riding Hood. He knocked on the door, disguised his voice, and was let in by the unsuspecting grandmother. In a flash, the wolf gobbled up the grandmother, then dressed in her clothes and lay in her bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood. When she arrived, Little Red Riding Hood was surprised by her grandmother's appearance. "Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "And what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with, my dear." "And what big teeth you have!" "All the better to eat you with," growled the wolf, leaping out of bed. Just then, a kind woodcutter, who was passing by, heard the commotion and rushed in. With his axe, he chased the wolf away and saved Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, who was still alive inside the wolf's belly. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood remembered her mother's advice and never strayed from the path or talked to strangers again. And so, the story of Little Red Riding Hood teaches us the importance of listening to wise advice and being cautious with strangers.